Yes, people, welcome back to the podcast, the Pitch Perfect One. And today, another match reaction Liverpool 2, Man United 2. And I know people are going to get at me because we're in 13th place. People are going to try ratio us United fans that we have no reason to be celebrating, we have no reason to be laughing and whatnot, which is absolutely fine. That's understandable. But based on today's performance, people, I don't think I can complain much. I don't think I can complain much. Not just because we didn't win, not just because we didn't lose, but because of the performance. This was probably one of our better performances, one of the best performances we've had all season, you know. And for it to come against the best team in the league, you can't complain. You just have to put your hands up and appreciate, you know. We already know, people, that going to Anfield alone is a tough place, let alone playing this Liverpool team. You know, this Liverpool team have beat Real Madrid, they've beat Man City, you know, they've beat so many teams along the road this season, you know. So to go there and get a point, you know, and look like getting the point, not by luck, not by getting what you call it, destroyed all game, but we played well. You know, we were smooth all game. No complaints, can't complain at all. You know, that being said, there were a few notable names, some disappointing performances, but I don't think today is the day to be delving too deep into who played well, who didn't play well, because as a collective, the result was a great result. You know, we have to be realistic with ourselves as United fans. We're not the United of 2008. We're not the United of '99. You know, so getting a result at Anfield is always good. You know, regardless of what team comes up, what United team comes here. You know, so yes, this might be our standards right now, but it's a slow progress. It's a slow progress. Honestly speaking with you people, I was a bit issue with the starting 11. I was happy with a few names. One or two names I was worried about how they were gonna fare. You know, particularly Bruno again. You know, playing further forward. I was very curious to know how that was gonna play out. You know, Maguire starting ahead of Lenny Yoro was an interesting one. Was an interesting change. But then again, it seemed to work out well. Can't complain. Maguire had a solid game. The back three had a solid game. Lisandro, besides the goal, I can't fault him for much. De Ligt as well was okay. You know, barring the fact that probably it's fair to say that two of the goals are considered came from him. You know, unfortunately, you know, with the first goal, you know, just sliding, you know, just literally going away from the pitch, off the pitch, you know, and then giving Gakpo all the space he needs for the goal. And then the second goal, I mean, it's one of them ones where it's easy to say, what are you doing? Why are your hands up? But then again, you know, it's in a moment, it's in emotion, you know. So I'm not gonna be too hard on him for that. You know, maybe had we lost, I would have had a different reaction. But yeah, both goals, you know, for delete reasons, really not great. But defensively, he had a good game though. Yeah, the whole back three had a good game. Lisandro, I've been critical of him, but I have to give him his props. What a goal! He just laced it, like the guys were saying in commentary, almost Ryan Giggs style from '99 against Arsenal the FA Cup. He just laced it. He didn't think twice. He didn't give no keeper the chance. I don't know what he had on his mind at the time of the shot, but he just laced it. He laced it, bro. You know, and what a goal! What a way to grab the lead at Anfield. You know, but obviously then we went 2-1 down straight up the Gakpo goal and then Salah penalty. So it looked like it was going to be one of those nights where, one of those evenings where, you know, we start the game well and then, you know, it just turns upside down. But then, you know, who else to save us? Who else to save us none other than the Wakanda Messi, the Abidjan Iron Robin, Amad Diallo. I mean, you guys have heard me prop him time and time again, week in, week out, game in, game out. You know, he's becoming clutch like his countryman, Didier Drogba. You know, shout out to Didier Drogba, man. But yeah, Ahmad is just becoming our clutch guy, our go-to guy. And the thing that scares me the most is that I'm not trying to see us fully depend on him. He's still a young player. He still has to develop. This is his first full season with us at the club, so he still has a lot of development to do. He still has a lot of game intelligence to learn. You know, so I don't want us to fully put our hopes and our expectations on him at the moment and put that pressure on him, just like we did with Kobe Mainu. You know, so I'm hoping that we can just slowly bleed him in through while having more dependence on the more senior players. Bruno in the first half was a bit dodgy, but in the second half, I have to give him his props. Worked hard, held his own. A few Hollywood passes here and there, but he held his own. Most of the team, Ugarte always dogged, always going to give you the 100%. He's always going to run he's going to run himself down the ground. Garnacho as well, not his biggest fan, but I have to give him his props. Good assist, good running down, running the defense down, and then just slots it in for Ahmad. So overall, I think it was a decent performance. To go halftime level as well for one. It's big. So I think overall good performance. It's unfortunate that we didn't get the win because I felt like on another day we'd probably leave with a win. But nonetheless, though, people, it's a positive to take. My biggest question is just why? Why can we perform like this against the best team in the league, and then we play against the Bournemouth and we play against the Spurs, and we don't even give 10% of this performance? Like, are the players not motivated enough? Can the players motivate themselves to go week in, week out performing this way? This is my question. It's all good and nice performing like this against Liverpool, beating Man City in the last minute, but you have to replicate these performances against your Arsenals, against your Ipswiches of this world. There's only 6 big teams, or well, 5 excluding us. There's only 5 big teams in the league. Every other team, other than the big 5, than the big 6, is a so-called small team. So you get more points from beating the small teams than you do beating the so-called big teams. So, it's nice performing like this against Liverpool, but we have to be replicating this against your Southamptons, your Ipswich, your Newcastles and stuff. You can't be getting battered at home, week in, week out against the Bournemouth, against a Newcastle, and then putting out this performance. It's nice, but it's just masking a lot of things, unfortunately. But you know what? Hopefully we can take positives from this performance and use it as motivation for the FA Cup game against Arsenal and the league game against Southampton. But other than that, like I said, people, I'm impressed. We didn't lose, we didn't get battered like everyone was saying. So no complaints. Ahmad, man of the match, got the crucial goal, and we're living with all smiles. It's not a win, but we take it at Anfield. Other than that, that's me. That's my match reaction, people. I don't know when I'll be back. I should be back maybe for football talk with the Mandem. But other than that, just stay tuned on socials. We'll have everything updated on the socials for our next show. Other than that, people, I will see you next time. Peace.